Okay guys, so welcome back. Like I promised in the previous example, we are going to see how to import the predicate and use in our code. So let's start by creating a new file here. Create a new Java class and then we can call it predicate example. Or let's just call it predicate example. And then when we create the class, let's come here, let's clean our code. After cleaning our code, let's add an import. So to use the predicate, you need to come here and do import java.util.function.predicate. So with this, you've imported a predicate in your code, and we also need to use an array list in this code. So let's also import the array list class. So we say import java.util.array list. So we need to use array list, and we have imported it in our code. So after importing, let's add our main method, public static void, and then main. We add in our main method. So now we've added our main method. So let's create. So guys, this is how you create an object of an array list, and we are going to be adding items in the list, and then we'll see how to use the predicate. Okay guys, so I just decided to stop there and then take you to where I will show you how the predicate looks like before we start using it. So when you come, you see that a predicate is an interface, and it takes a T. T is a generic. So this is out of scope for the OCA exam, knowing about generics, but you need to know how an interface works or a predicate works. So you just need to know that T is whatever type. So the type of T is determined at runtime. So when you're using the predicate in your program, you have to specify the type of T. So when you look at the predicate, it has a method called test, and that method returns a boolean. The name of the method is test, and it returns a boolean, and then it has one parameter T. So whatever you pass as, whether you pass an integer, T will change to integer. So now let's get back to our compiler. When you come back to the compiler, you see that I've written some code because I just want to avoid the video to be unnecessarily long. So now when you come here, you see that we created an array list, and then we added how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4 elements, and then we added these elements to our list. And you must also make sure that the type of the list is integer, because if you put int, it doesn't work, because collections don't use primitive data types. That's why this integer is a wrapper class equivalent of int. So that is fine. So you can pass your integers. These are the integers, and then we are calling a certain method display that I've just written, and I'm going to explain how this method was implemented to you. So this is the method implementation here, and you see that display takes a predicate, and then it takes a list. So when I call display, I can pass my lambda expression. Remember, anywhere a predicate goes, you can pass any lambda expression that matches the syntax of this method display. So any lambda expression that you're passing there must match the signature of this method. It should return a boolean, and it should take one parameter. Okay guys, let's get back to the compiler. You see that my method takes a predicate and it takes a list. When it takes a list, it goes through the list. This is an enhanced for loop. It will pick the first element assigned to I, and then it will come and call in the if statement. We say t.test, and we pass I. So if it takes the first element is 3, it's going to take 3 assigned to I and come and pass that value to the test method. And we know that the test method will take that value 3 and return a boolean. So now the value that is returned is determined by the lambda expression. Look at what it does. So remember, when you say t.test is going to consume the lambda expression that you pass here.